I hope nothing's happened to him.
Nothing happened to him. He probably just found a way to get laid. This is so typical of that kid.
Mom? Dad?
Noble Son is a screenplay that my wife and I wrote where you have to sort of try and keep up with it, where, you know, it doesn't just lay itself out. There's so many twists and turns that we want the audience to keep guessing.
Why didn't I see this coming?
Well, I think a story lives in your brain and you imagine it a certain way. And then, if you're lucky, you bring a cast and crew together that help you realize that vision in ways you never really did imagine.
When I was reading it, I had no idea what was about to happen, you know, on the next page or the next page. There were so many twists and turns and so many surprises in it.
I read this script and I saw that it was different. It didn't hit me over the head with how predictable it was.
It's just very, very intelligent, it's very rich, and it's very smart.
It was a script that right away I dug. I thought it was well written and engaging.
Just the beginning as a jumping off spot for this huge journey.
Hey, Mark.
I don't really seek out any particular role. What you look for is the quality of the writing. Eli Michaelson, Nobel laureate.
Alan Rickman plays a chemist whose name is Eli Michaelson. He's just won the Nobel Prize in chemistry. On the eve of Eli receiving the Nobel Prize, he gets a call that his son has been kidnapped.
I have your son, Doctor.
You will only survive if I receive $2 million
on mark bills.
Oh, bull. Cut the shit, Barkley, and get your ass on a plane to Sweden. It's very enjoyable to play an adult who's also a 12-year-old.
Eli's a tough part to play because he's such a bad guy, but the way Alan plays him, you kind of enjoy Eli.
Barkley doesn't even know how big a single molecule is. Do you, Barkley?
I think Alan is just having so much fun creating a great character. From the second he got on the set, Eli became a real person.
Well, they said no cops.
Sir, do you have call waiting?
No!
So it's very easy to find that part of me that wants to smash his face in because he's really impossible.
I'd like to thank you all for coming tonight. Some of you willingly, some of you in spite of yourselves. Tomorrow, I'm off to claim my Nobel Prize. Well, one of the main reasons also for doing the film was the actors that I was going to be working with, and I've always admired Mary Steenburgen.
Mary Steenburgen plays Alan Rickman's wife. She's Sarah Michelson. She's a PhD. She's a forensic psychiatrist. She gets into the minds of killers.
I'm so sorry. You see, the genius part of his brain is so big that it's just swallowed up the civilized part of his brain, causing this monstrous antisocial behavior.
Obviously, huge things happen to this family with the kidnapping of our son, but also I think that I find my courage.
Sarah, put the gun down.
You don't get the fuck off my lawn right now. I'm gonna use it.
In the course of this film, so much happens in such an intense way. I watch both these two men, my husband and I watch Max, deal with this horrendous event of our son's kidnapping, and I think it further divides my husband and myself and makes me feel that much closer to Max.
She has a good friend who's played by Bill Pullman, who is Detective Max Mariner. She and Detective Mariner have a close bond.
I think that Eli's character is kind of revealed somewhat unflatteringly, and that creates the fissure between them that then opens up some other possibilities for Max and Sarah.
You're a good guy, Max.
Oh, not everyone, but I'm crazy about you.
I was absolutely honored to work with both Alan Rickman and Bill Pullman. They're two extraordinary actors, and they're both They're very different, but they're both perfect for their roles.
Danny DeVito plays a character named George Gassner. He's a reformed obsessive-compulsive. He wears pretty much all white. He has his shirts all the way buttoned to the top. He has an electric car. He has plants that are perfectly manicured.
If you see Barkley, could you tell him that his tickets are on the table by the phone in the kitchen?
Barkley, isn't he coming with you?
Well, we can't seem to locate him. I'm sure he's going to be home any minute now. He can take the car and drive it to the airport. He can park it there. Tell him I'll pay for the
Danny is the sort of the one link that sort of holds this story together.
George Gassner, formerly of Billingsworth Psychiatric Hospital by way of Chesky Vicuri Psychiatric Hospital, with the brief stint in the Fraser Scott Psych Ward, and Danny DeVito. I mean, what can I say?
You're not here about the bicycle, are you?
He's the man, you know?
I just think that this film is very different because it kind of bridges together a couple of generations and a couple of different demographics of film and of actors into one movie.
The younger cast, we auditioned pretty much everybody who would come audition for us in town, and we found the 3 best actors for the role, and they were amazing.
We just do this tomorrow, Max. We're never going to catch these guys anyway. I'm sure they're long gone by now.
It's always great to work with young actors who are at the beginning of their career.
And they came always ready to make the scene as great as they could.
You're my brother.
Half brother.
What's your name?
Thaddeus. Thaddeus is a very bright young man who is a very dark character in our movie.
Thaddeus is this controlled, aggressive force, and Barkley is just, you know, like a little girl. He doesn't know how to handle himself.
It's okay to eat the dead, but not to amputate a finger? Confusing set of rules you live by, Barkley.
Shawn is a really interesting actor. I mean, he's one of those actors where, you know he's done his homework, you know he's really thought about this role. And he has the chops. He definitely has the chops.
Oh, this? I haven't been into makeup yet. No.
Bryan goes through this journey where he transforms into a very, ballistic revenge meister.
Well, ultimately, I think Bryan Greenberg's character is the good guy, but he does a few bad things along the way.
You lost your mind, Barkley.
You needed to know what it feels like to be kidnapped.
Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking money.
So Barkley Michaelson is the son of Eli Michaelson, and he meets a young woman. Her name is City Hall, played by Eliza Dushku.
Hey, do you remember me? Barkley? I introduced myself a few weeks ago.
She really blew us away. I mean, she knew the whole script. She learned every single line from every single scene, and she started flipping through, asking me which scene do I want her to read.
I basically fought my ass off for this role.
Hello, I'm City Hall. Tonight I'm going to read from my Ratboy poems.
City Hall is really complex and kind of impulsive and capricious and, a little bit off and a little bit odd.
You didn't lie to me, Barkley.
Barkley's relationship with City Hall is that he's seen her at this coffee shop that he studies at. She's strange, but in some weird way, he gets her.
I would fuck you so bad.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say something like that.
But I can't.
As it turns out, she, like Thaddeus, is a bit of a whack job.
It's not some young starlet here playing this role that then, everyone falls in love with. She's insane.
And suddenly we are consumed by this raging fire of passion that just obliterated the entire world around us, and the hunger and thirst and desire that we felt for each other.
Right.
Very good. Very good.
Print that, check the gate.
Just kidding.
The big heist in the movie is how they're going to get this $2 million. How is this all going to come down? How's this kidnapping money, ransom money, going to change hands?
It's very fast and furious.
Let the fun begin.
He flicks on the car, and the car chase begins. It takes off through the mall.
How could that be?
There were people shopping, you know, like at the Gap, that are in the shots, like diving out of the way. So we had this scene, you know, in the mall with the car like driving through the mall, and it's open, and it was working pretty well. But we really needed the music to pump it up. We needed the music to really take it to that next level. And that's where Paul Oakenfold came into play. Has done music in a lot of movies, but had never really done a whole score. So for him, it was quite a thing to be able to do the whole score. In addition to that, we wanted to have an emotional level that sort of played through the movie. Mark Adler, who's an orchestral, classical composer, brought that element. So what's really interesting about the score is it has this techno element, and then it has this orchestral element that Mark Adler brought.
You know, the kid, he seems harmless, but I'm here to tell you he's not.
Everybody in the movie has an agenda. Everybody in the movie has a place they're supposed to go, and then they have a place that they end up. And we wanted to make a movie where you couldn't, you know, get 20 minutes into it and turn to the person next to you in the theater and say, I know what's going to happen.
Barkley, honey, we need to talk. They had a really tight script from the beginning. That's how they got these extraordinary actors.
Why does he have both thumbs?
Eli, would you have felt better about the $2 million if he'd lost one?
Lose the edge, Sarah, and explain to me whose thumb was sent to us in Stockholm if Barkley has both of his. It's a great ensemble of actors. That always takes the pressure off any individual actor, I think, because it's good to be part of a team.
Any more of that publicity and you will be insured a place on the lucrative lecture circuit.
You think the Nobel Prize alone would ensure you that kind of notoriety? When the writing's really good, you can see all sorts of images dancing around among the words on the page.
I know what a shit my father can do. No idea! You have no idea what a shit he is. Oh!
In a movie like this, where there's so many points and so many different like twists and moves and turns, it's like a well-oiled machine.
I can't wait to see it.
Crazy's just a choice, Barkley.